Okay.
Sorry to do waiting here.
It's alright. How are you?
Okay, so what is it about?
Okay, let me start. I want to state that I will register as the client on 26 May 2006. The reason
Yes, she's my boss.
to seek their help in writing a letter to the judge on my behalf. One of them, whose name is Shina Jabal, called me up and asked me to bring all my documents to show her employee, Sarala Devi S. I took all my documents like my letter to the judge, Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong, MPME call, police letters, CMC letters, and my conversation with my sister when I met Sarala, who took me her Yishun flat. Then, in the meanwhile, Shina Jabal and her employee created problems to me by filing a false police complaint against me of using vulgarities at Sarala, and even created a big issue when they came to my school and said that I was very rude to one of them. I explained to my school discipline mistress that I did not use vulgarities. I only said thanks for returning all my documents when I was ready to leave the office. But I don't see the reason why Shina Jabal and her employee Sarala accused me of using vulgarities. Meanwhile, we were told by the ministry and the school that we are not supposed to contact one another anymore. However, from mid-September to early November 2006, New Life had been calling me up for the past 3 months, but I did not return their calls because we were told not to contact one another. Meanwhile, my sister also complained to Shina's workplace, Bishan Park Secondary School. So my sister received an email from New Life. Dear Miss Shah Wong, we are writing with regards to an email sent to Bishan Park Secondary School, dated on the 6th November 2006. You have written in to complain against Ms. Shina Jabal, the director of New Life and a full-time school counselor at Bishan Park Secondary School. Due to Ms. Wang Shanshan persistence of wanting a case file materials, New Life is looking into the possibilities of handing over the case file to her. However, she must license with Ms. Sarala to collect a case file. Please note that New Life office has shifted and operation hours have changed. Ms. Wang Shanshan may contact Ms. Sarala on 90487699. Because my sister put herself in my shoes, so my sister replied the email and said, I was just told by Shanshan that she remembered the statement which she signed did not indicate that the New Life Care and Counseling Services has the right to photocopy what she lets you read her letters. Second point, if you are writing with regards, would you and Shina Jabal deny what the two of you had done to my Shanshan when she walked to Bishan Park Secondary School and NCSS? The third point, if you are writing with regards, would you and Shina Jabal threaten my Shanshan behind the police, NCSS, Bishan Park Secondary School, and her former school, Yuhua Secondary? Fourth point, if you are writing with regards, would you cheat my Shanshan's money such as you sold the 6 CD to her without the proper receipt? Sixth point, if you are writing with regards, would you show your anger when I call you up in late June 2006? Last point, you say to the police and her former school that she used vulgarities at you after you quarreled with her, but you couldn't explain what words she used at you when she replied your SMSs. In my conclusion, you were trying to accuse her because she fought back when you yelled at her. Shanshan said that she noticed you looked embarrassed in front of your student when she talked back. When she said thank you, you accused her and said that she talked vulgarities. Even if you had agreed to return back all the material to her, how are you going to assure Shanshan that you did not photocopy another set of case file material behind. There is always a possibility for you to photocopy another set of case file material behind everyone. In addition, Shanshan noticed that you used a copy of her NRIC to make a number of police complaints about her. So, since my sister replied the email, so my sister received another email from them. We refer to an email dated 25th November 2006. We would like to cease all the communication with Ms. Wang Shanshan and yourself. Please advise Ms. Wang Shanshan to make arrangements to collect her file. As my sister was very angry, so my sister replied the email and said, to New Life Care and Counseling Services Limited, please refer back to the previous email dated 25th November 2006. This is because I'm not Ms. Wang Shanshan and it has to depend whether or not she wants to contact you. However, for the past 2 years, I did not contact them until recently we was on 4th January 2008. That means 3 months ago. But they did not reply my email, so I can say that they must have photocopied another set of my case file materials. If they did not photocopy, they shouldn't be afraid of signing to a piece of agreement with me. That piece of agreement to declare that they did not photostep another set of my case file material.
Okay, I'm actually a CEO founder. It's a VWO, it's a voluntary welfare organization.
New Life is a VWO.
Yes, it's a VWO, and it was set up in
What do you guys do?
2000. We handle youth-related issues, youth at the risk, as well as beyond parental controls. We work together with Singapore Children's Society on DPD cases. And that was the primary job I was doing. But then I'm actually seconded by Ministry of Education right now.
You also have
school
a position
counselor.
in the school, yeah.
I'm working in the psychological branch.
Where you far away?
Bishan Park Secondary
Bishan
School.
Park.
Right, so it's like, okay, perhaps let me represent myself as a New Life counselor instead of, because this matter was, we handled her as a client with New Life. This is the...
Client as in what do you mean client? It's like one of those...
She's actually a counseling client.
Your counseling.
She has actually, right. She has engaged our services. She has paid a $30 registration fee, and she has actually came over to our center to have a couple of sessions with us. All the documents which we have actually handled her is actually placed in chronological order. This was the current email which she have actually sent to my principal just a few days ago, because I believe that you have actually summoned me to the court on the 20th of April. I don't find any reason why she has to send an email to my principal and let my principal know that I'm summoned to the court. Okay. Secondly, I got a write-up of Wang Shanshan versus the public prosecutor. My cousin, he is a lawyer, Mr. John Abraham. So he withdrew some information about her and handed it over to me. All the counseling report, all the police report made against Shanshan, and all the liaison which we have actually done with her, we have actually placed it in the appendix. All the information which you are having is the exact information which I'm having in this file. The concern of this client is...
It's something in your file, right?
Yes, everything has been photocopied and handed over to you, so we don't need this back. The complaint of this client is we must return back her file to her. Sir, can I check with you? If you handle if a lawyer handles a client's case and the client discharges the case, will the lawyer be able to hand over all the documents pertaining to the client? We have a running order. We have a serial number with a running order. If we hand over her file, there will be a discrepancy. According to the Commissioner of Charities, we cannot afford to actually let go of the profiling and the running order. She insists that we return her back all the documents pertaining to her. We liaised with National Council of Social Service, and they have actually told us copy Wang Shanshan a set of all the documents which she have actually handed over to you and hand it over back to her. This is a copy which I'm returning you back to Wang Shanshan. But Wang Shanshan's file with all the documents, my communication with her elder brother, her elder brother's counseling report, his testification to us to indicate what kind of situation the sister has actually been going through, has all been indicated in the file.
Right.
Yours as a copy, mine is the original.
Right.
And to top it up, we were actually called by the press when on the 17th of March, there was a reporter who called us up to ask us to bring this matter, highlight this matter to the press, so that they could actually highlight this to the public.
When was this?
This was on the 17th of March. I choose to decline that because I believe Wong Shanshan is a 19-year-old girl. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not here to jeopardize.
This is a morning case, this is the afternoon one. I need your stamp and order to refer this case to the state.
Oh, have I dealt with this?
Yeah, sent to the same here.
No, did I deal with this before?
No.
Oh, but you just did it.
Yeah.
Who sent them?
It's given by the order.
Who gave the order?
Who gave the order? I need to check the case file.
You just need somebody to sign them.
What refer to me?
As far as I'm concerned, sir, that I think we have actually kind of sheltered and shielded Shanshan all along because she was a 17-year-old girl. But she has actually grown up to be a 19-year-old girl, and she must also be in this file. There's also a newspaper article pertaining to she being incarcerated in prison for 33 days for vandalism act with a neighbor. And the reason why she came over to our counseling center was because she was having some dispute with her neighbor, and the neighbor has accused her wrongfully. But true enough, just a few months ago, it was highlighted that the neighbor had a CCTV outside his house, and a lot of information was captured, and she was actually caught in the act for vandalism, and she was incarcerated. Basically, if she wants this file, all the information and divulgence of her action was actually indicated in this file. She wants us to return it back so that we can she can wipe out all evidence. We are not here to.
I don't think this is what it's about.
No.
I don't think this is what it's about. Because I'm saying handle this sensitivity. I think you've done this. I'll make a note that you've done this. Then
we want her to prosecute. We want her to go ahead because as a counselor, we cannot bring this matter up because we have to maintain confidentiality. But we have been sustaining our
have you read the judgment?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I think we did again.
Okay. We did read a couple of times to know that we don't want anything to happen to this girl, or at the same time we don't want to go ahead. But she has actually called me to the magistrate made a magistrate complaint against us. We are all civil servants. If she had actually returned to my principal, it blemishes my name. It disreputes me. I mean, in order to save one, you don't actually affect the other in the process. If she wants to actually prosecute us, or she wants to say that, okay, fine, I want to go ahead and bring this matter to order, I don't mind, because at least it gives me a chance to speak what has happened to us.
Yeah, I understand. Where's that note with the free name? When did I do this?
Inside the file.
here.
And original file, right? This is original, right?
This is the original, that's the copy file. We are holding onto the original and we will not be able to return it back to copy.
Copy file, right? Copy file. Made. Or see. Okay, you heard from Sheena Lee, that is trying to see like the original, right? What I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn this to for her to think about what she wants to do, whether she wants to pursue it or not. I think more or less it may be, well, I don't see it as her call actually. But then again, my colleagues seem to think that it's her call. You know, whether she wants to press on with this or, you know, or would rather she didn't, frankly. Rather she didn't. I think she know why or something.
I agree with you.
You know why, but, you know, I understand, I see your point of view, but at the same time, I'm concerned that they're doing it this way, you know, for her.
I care for her. That is why when my counselors were insisting that, why are you not bringing this matter to light? I said, she's still a girl. She's growing up. She wants to become a policewoman. As far as I'm concerned, I read the article of the accumulated information. She wants to be a policewoman. Nothing should jeopardize her intention, her interest. Because maybe at this point of time, put everything behind and just move on with your life. If you keep on harping about it, you have your neighbor, you have the reporter, Chinese reporter, the English reporter, all of them are liaising with us. Right now, all are congregating together, and that's going to affect her.
This is what Ms. Sheena just said, was what I was trying to tell you also. Instead of putting the past behind you, you're allowing this thing to perpetuate itself. Or rather, you're perpetuating it. So think about it. Chacha, tomorrow, ask the person you're going to see. Okay? I'll give you 2 weeks. Alright? In deference to my colleagues who seem to think I've got nothing to do about to say about this, I'm minded to tell you, look, stop it, and I'll throw you off. But my colleagues seem to say, you don't do that, you know. You do the things about it. If I were you,
I won't let go of the past. You know why? Because I remember when I was registered as a client, they promised me to write a letter to the judge on my behalf. But in the end, all they think.
We have the chronological order here. On the 25th of May 2006 was the first counseling session with me. Thereafter, she was taken over by Miss Sarala Devi, a youth worker of New Life, and she was sustaining with us. On the 4th of July 2006, we discharged her case. But none of this information were actually revealed out. When we say we are going to keep it confidentially, we are going to maintain confidentiality, we did. We have not highlighted. We have not spoken about this matter to anyone, be it the Ranjit's case, be it she together with her classmates making prank calls. Her classmates have actually become a witness and have made a police report against her ex-classmates. You know, all of them have moved on. They have finished their IT and they're working. Year 2006 was they graduating here. So probably it's like she's the only one who's holding on to it. She insists that we hand it over to her, which we can't. But our assurance to her is we have not brought this matter up. Wang Shanshan's case is already closed. Our cases has already moved on to 16. Now this is 1507. We have actually gone up to 1600. So how can she expect us to take this off? Where there is going to be a vacuum which we can't do it. But on her case, it's like when the police officer came to gather information about her, she had actually made a complaint against the police officer, the public prosecutor, the neighbors, the Chinese reporter, English reporter, myself, the CEO of the counseling center, my staff. I think it just can't go on. Sometimes it just sparks off. They accumulate everything together and not everybody would sustain or be as patient as us. So that is the reason I'm telling her. I think she has to put it up because her elder brother is her elder brother, Mr. Oswald, he came over to the center. He explained and he told us that he's a little bit patient with my sister. I mean, with all due respect to Shanshan as well as the user, we don't want to bring this matter, but it's so much of haphazard. I don't want, I mean, you can summon me to the court, but working in the civil sector, it is not going to be easy. I've got so much of cases to handle in my school. Why must I be shutting myself to and fro just because of a summon?
I see. Maybe just one last time.
Sure, sure, sir.
Please.
All the information, the copy which I've given her is all the letters she has actually written, but we have not given her our counselling report, our letters to police, our letters to external agencies which we are liaising with regards to her. But all the information and documents which she has actually handed over to us pertaining to
My file is
everything. No, it's not. Together with our counselling report. Your file is together with our counselling report.
It's complete, in other words.
Yes.
And includes complainants copy only
Those documents which she had handed over to us.
I think you can go on. I think it's a bit for the page. So I'll just have a few documents with her.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Sheila.
Can I know your name, sir?
Lu Lan Chong. Send my regards to John.
Sure. She has gone to Australia.
Oh, okay.
Ya tak Azhar?
Yeah.
Okay.
From Okyo, eh?
Okay. Pin what?
Sukaini.
Suhaini. Okay.
My colleague is here.
Okay.
What,
The lady the wearing spec is it?
Yep.
Okay.
You are studying now?
Yeah. But I won't tell you the name of my school. I don't like to tell. Okay.
Your full name?
Wang Shanshan.
Wang Shanshan. IC number?
S877 0851I.
0851I. You are Singapore citizen?
Yes.
Singapore citizen. How old are you?
29.
29. Your birthday?
1st December 1987.
1st December. 1st December. I understand you went back to China.
Yeah.
China, you got dealings down there or you?
Huh?
You got dealings down there in China or you
What
from
dealings?
China?
What dealings?
Not dealings. You have anything in China?
Went there for holiday only what?
Holiday lah.
Yeah.
Okay. And telephone number, your handphone number is just now one.
Yeah.
9477.
But don't read out my number. I don't let people hear. No.
Too many number?
What number?
Home telephone number you?
I don't have home number.
You stay here?
It's behind the block.
Okay, your address?
Alright.
Okay, I pass you this one. email address you have?
TRIN.
TR.
Alright.
So you are a full-time student? Four. This block for
May I know who is she, Akisan?
I owe Vivian.
Vivian, okay.
So you are staying here with you are alone? Staying
Yeah.
here alone? Staying here alone. So you wouldn't want to tell your sister?
Yeah. It's all about Shina the Bell, right?
It's about that particular blog. So there's a blog about new life and all that.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm studying private school lah, or
Local school.
local school. There's always to tell this to like. Okay, the reason why you are aware about the blog.
Which block?
Okay, the blog that states about new life, about Sheena, about what?
Which block you're talking about? YouTube or blog?
A blog. It's what's the title of the blog?
Huh?
Blogspot.
Blogspot.
Fucking Indian Beach
Blogspot.
Blogspot.sg.
Blogspot? I didn't do any vlogs. I only know that YouTube is out.
YouTube out, okay. But that one is separate lah. I'm talking about there's a header fucking Indian blog. Fucking Indian Beach .blogspot.
I didn't do any blogging.
So you are not the one lah.
I don't even do the blogging on. How can I be the one?
No, I'm asking only whether you are aware of any of this against new life or what.
Only know that there is YouTube.
YouTube. What the YouTube is about what?
Saying that she's a liar, that's all.
YouTube. So YouTube is the one that you did lah.
It's my friend.
Your friend lah.
Yeah. I'm not the one who owned the YouTube account.
So basically, this blog states about new life, about how bad new life is, how whatever things.
Can I see the content? I don't know what blog you're talking about. Because all along I didn't do any blogging. I only know that there is YouTube.
Okay, I'll show you this segment here. You just take a look from here. Are you aware of any of this content?
Beijing. Where? I don't do any university in Beijing, sorry. The blog is written in other countries. So luckily I'm in China that China police will never want to help Singapore police force to arrest me if I use sarcastic remarks against Bush Parata and have fucking teach Joshua since I didn't write this blog it's about. Let me say something about this fucking bitch. I saw fucking black Indian couple here. Hey, you fucking rubbish, you know, to correct my message here carefully. I purposely miss.
Are you aware of such content? Can you recall doing such things?
Was it in 2000? Challenge short YouTube video about you. Inside the video, challenge just realized that one of your clients is not happy. I don't have any friend whose name is Shanin, okay?
You know anyone named Charlene?
Yeah. I don't have any friend.
You don't have any friend lah.
By the way, this one blog is. Let me search online first. I need to search online first, wait. Can I have the blog address? What's the name?
HTTP.
HTTP. Yeah. Fucking Indian page blog spot blog spot dot sg. Yeah. Hey, hello. Can I find it?
No, I'm just asking whether you're aware of it.
No, I don't do any blogging online.
So it's not you lah.
Yeah.
Anyone that
Register
you know who
fucking
did
in the
it?
page. Sorry, the blog you were looking for doesn't exist. However, the name fucking Indian page is available to register. Doesn't exist. Yeah. It says sorry, the blog you're looking for doesn't exist. So where does this hair come from? Can I ask?
This one what we get lah, what we get online. Maybe now.
However, the name fucking Indian page is available to register.
So that means now don't have. Okay, I just wanna ask. You are familiar with this or remember any of this content? Never.
Okay, when did it happen? 2013. 2013, I don't think I'm in Singapore.
2013?
July, I was in another country.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm asking only whether you are aware of this or you are not ready. This is your first time.
I don't do any blogging at all.
Okay, so this is not you lah.
Yeah. Someone saying about studying part-time at university in Beijing. I don't go to Beijing.
Okay. Anyone that you know?
I don't have any friend in Beijing or in China. I only went there for holiday only.
Okay. So what you're saying is this is not you, and that you do not know anyone doing this.
This is my first time hearing this.
This is the reason why I'm here. To check. This is the reason why I'm here.
Okay.
To check whether this is done by you or it's not.
Like I say, blogging, I don't do any blogging online.
So you do not know anyone who did this also lah.
Yeah.
Ask about blog, BL blog PTP.
However, the name fucking Indian page is available to register.
I did not do it, as you never blog lah.
I don't do blogging.
Yes, I don't do blogging. Don't do blogging. I also do not know who did this. This is your first time looking at this
Yes.
content?
Yeah.
First time knowing about this blog. This blog. what is your relation with New Life?
New Life.
The New Life Center.
I think she make police report. She should tell you that what relationship between me and her. We are enemy already.
Okay. So what is your relationship? As in, you're friends with her or?
Not friends with her.
As in, how you know New Life? How you get?
It was my
acquainted?
friend recommended.
Recommended New Life lah. New Life. So that is how you know New Life lah. Dealings with New Life. What is it about? You and New Life.
That one about my neighbor suing me to the court.
So your neighbor sue you to court lah.
Yeah.
So and then your friend recommended you New Life.
Yes.
Then what is it that you and New Life had? As in had previously lah. Is it?
What had what? What does New Life do to you? They provide counseling to you or? Counseling? I don't think there's counseling. Always scolding. Don't know why. Ever since I registered as the client, they only scold a lot. Don't know why.
Client lah. The client to New Life lah. When was that? Which year?
2006.
2006.
Yeah.
Then the period when you are a client how long was it? As in, how long you and New Life together?
How long me and me? What do you mean?
You say 2006. You get associated with New Life, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how long was it after that you are never associated with New Life again?
After she complained me to my school.
After she complained to your school?
Yeah. She claimed that I use vulgarities. I didn't even use it.
Okay. When was that? Which year?
That was in July 2006 when I want to get back my document. Then I quarreled with her staff. Then her staff claimed that I scold already have staff. I didn't use any vulgarities at all.
So it's...
I even like what probation period time or I do YouTube about her. Then she made a police report and then she told my probation officer that I badmouth her online. Okay, you say that you publish what I have write about you on YouTube, but she never submit to my probation officer.
Is the YouTube still up?
That was in June 2010.
2010.
I take down.
Take down already lah.
Yeah.
But that one she lodged a police report lah.
Yes.
Was there any investigation?
There was. I think it's Johnny, is it?
Johnny.
Ang Mo Kio North.
Johnny.
He was wearing a spec.
Okay.
But I can't remember his surname. I only remember that his name is Johnny.
What happened to that case? The YouTube one?
The YouTube because during my probation period, I make a YouTube about her, how she lied to the judge, all these things. Then she make a police report against me. Then she like make things bigger, like go to a call, go to my probation officer, all these things. Then my probation officer say that you better apologize, otherwise I terminate your probation. So that's why I do. No choice, say email, apologize.
Okay. You apologize to New Life lah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was in 2010?
Yes, because she made police report in August. I make a YouTube in June 2010, 2 months after I post online. Then also at the same time take down in August after she made police report.
Okay, so that one settled already lah. As in bring down already, police investigated already lah.
Yeah.
What was the content of the YouTube now? Saying
I say she lied a lot about me to the judge in April 2008. She claimed that what prosecutor had talked to her all these things. You say prosecutor talk to you all these things. Okay, I call my own former investigating officer, the one Xia Chongyan. Instead, Jurong Police Division.
Okay.
So I asked him, did you contact anyone from New Life? He said no. Then I was thinking, if the officer say he did not contact anyone of New Life, and then she claimed during my meeting with her between me and in front of me and her lawyer and my probation officer, she claimed that what's that? She never passed my file to the judge or whatever. On my YouTube online in June 2010, I say that she passed my file to the judge without my permission, and then she claimed that she told the judge that the prosecutor talked to her, the police talked to her. When I check with everybody, no such thing.
Okay.
So that's why I say she's a liar or be careful of her.
So this is against the New Life lah.
Yeah. Then she claimed she talked to me in front of my probation officer. I printed it out. Okay, why you never submit the document to my probation officer? You say you printed it out, right? I'm very sure that you still have the content of my writing about you on YouTube. Then I want to ask, what do you mean by badmouth you? You said defamation. Which defamation? Or I say about you online on the YouTube. It's true what? You already got. I saw you passing the file to the judge without my permission. You can ask the court for the file. I believe that the court still have the copy. The file was in red color.
So this issue was previously in 2010. You got acquainted with her in 2006. After that, got any other issue after 2010? With her?
2010.
Any other police? The Jurong one, how you get in touch with the Jurong police station?
That was my crime case in 2007.
That was old case lah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 2010 one is Johnny lah. Johnny. So after that, any other police investigation or what?
Johnny, after Johnny, no more.
No more lah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then that's me inquiring about this thing lah.
Yeah.
Okay. So besides that, nothing. You got no contact with New Life, no what?
No, I don't contact. But I remember I sued her to the court in 2013. Until now, I'm waiting for the court to summon all of us to the court for lawsuit. I haven't received anything.
You suing her for what? What? Under what ground?
She claimed she did not do anything to me, but in all my lawsuit, all this, I submitted to court. I'm waiting for a court to summon everybody who are involved with the case. But until now, I haven't received any summon. So I'm waiting. Did you make a police report for the 2013 incident? 2013, I didn't make any police report.
Then the lawsuit, how it comes?
The lawsuit, you ask the court lah.
You just submit to the court only.
No, submitted. I submitted to the court in August or September. August or September
Now
2013.
the court still haven't get back.
Yeah.
Okay. Just very briefly,
Mm-hmm.
in 2006,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got in touch with New Life.
That was in May, if I'm not wrong, after I get sued by the same family.
I got in touch with New Life, NULIFE, Life Care and Counseling. Where is this place located?
That time it was in Little India. I must search back the email first. I can't remember the whole address.
No problem. You got in touch with New Care.
After I got sued by the same family for harassment.
So who acquainted you with this New Life? Is there any?
It was my classmate recommended me to this New Life because my classmate mother said that this New Life will help people to talk to the judge, all these things. After I registered as the client, they have been using judge threaten me and say what's that? You keep on calling us. I think I have to tell the judge that you always disturb New Life.
This thing, you and the New Life, out of your own volunteer basis, or is it any
Not
direction?
out of volunteer. My classmates say that this New Life have been asking my classmate to call me and say better come down to register. I didn't say I want to register. It's they asked me to come down. Then I have no choice, come down.
But why? Why they ask you to come down? Is it any other?
Because just I mentioned that my neighbor sued me to court.
Okay. So what happened to the suing case? Over already?
Magistrate complaint by Singh family.
Okay. Singh
Singh.
Singh family.
Punjabi family.
Punjabi lah. Okay.
Yeah.
So they complain you and then court. Is there a direction by the court or what?
There is a letter from a court summon. We set down on 3rd July 2006. After 3rd July 2006, I went down to see her staff, Sarah lah. She quarreled with me. Then I shout back. She shot at me. I shout back. Then after that, I saw her staff copy all things without my permission. I didn't say I let them to have a copy of it. Then I take back. Then I say that in my normal way, I say to her, thank you. Very soft voice, thank you. Then when I was wearing my shoes, she claimed that I used vulgarity at her. Then she keep on saying that I used vulgarity at her. Then she complained to my school. Then I asked my school, do you ask what word that I used? The school cannot tell. Then when we went to the court in 2008, she also said that I used verbal abuse at her staff. But she didn't mention what words. Even I complained her to NCSS, she also didn't tell the NCSS what word that I used.
Okay, you got in touch with New Care and Counseling Services. It was because I was sued by the same family, It was because I was sued by the magistrate complaint
Huh?
It's a magistrate complaint
Yes.
So from there, do you go to any places? Like, is it New Life alone or any other agencies involved?
No.
Only New Life. Huh?
Yeah. That's why after this incident with you, I don't trust any counselor.
Okay. So it was a counselling service that you.
I was forced to register as a client. I didn't say I want to be their client, but they keep on calling my friend and ask me go down to register.
Okay. Okay. Who is the person, the New Life? The owner or the director or what?
Sheena Jabal and Sarah.
Sheena Jabal. Who is the owner or the director or?
According to her staff, Sheena Jabal is a director, but now she's CEO. That's what I saw on her web page.
The director was Sheena S-H-E-E,
Yeah.
is it?
Sheena.
Sheena
Jebal.
Jabal,
Hmm.
Okay. Sheena Jabal. And another person's name that you mentioned just now?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarala.
Sarala is who?
Is her staff.
Staff lah.
According to her web page, previously I saw claim that Sarah is the center manager. Now, in previously when she
Staff
was
lah.
taking my case, she was youth worker.
Youth worker and
Yeah.
the staff is Sarala.
Sarala.
Okay. So this Sarala is in charge of your case lah, is it?
Yeah.
Sarala was in charge of my case. So basically you had an argument or
That after I registered as client, both of them like to threaten me on the phone.
okay. So okay, this
And
was,
even forced me to buy what exam paper. I don't even want to buy, but they forced me to buy.
okay, so there was unhappiness. You were unhappy lah.
Yeah.
There was unhappiness when I was
Yeah.
there
Hmm?
as
Can you speak louder because my hearing aid no battery.
no problem. There was unhappiness when I was there as you got an argument with this one lah.
Yeah.
As we
In front of her student, I remember when I arguing with her staff Sarah. I remember there is a 4 student sitting behind me and one sitting in front of her.
when I was there. Okay?
Yeah.
So in 2010.
I make a YouTube online in June 2010, 4 months after probation.
I made a YouTube video.
Yeah, about her, what she have done in 2006 to 2008. Yeah,
Made YouTube video about New Life.
yeah.
About New Life.
Mm-hmm.
About New Life. About what they did lah.
Mm-hmm.
They did to me.
Mm-hmm.
To me. Okay. But this one you went to court and all that lah? Or no? Or
This one we didn't go to court.
didn't go to court lah?
But just go to the police station at Morgil North something. I remember the IO is Johnny.
But
Yeah. But the case was closed. But don't know what happened, why closed.
police had already investigated.
Mm-hmm.
You already give statement lah.
Yeah.
Had already investigated. And case closed. Okay. I have brought down the video.
Took out the video in August 2010
I have brought down the
after she made police report.
video in August
Mm.
2010. So after this, you never contact New Life, never contact Sheena, never contact what lah? After this.
Talking about contact, or I would just say MSN, online. Yeah.
MSN online still have with her? Sheena or Sarah lah?
The copy of my conversation, I still have it. Yeah.
Okay, as in after all this 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, have or not? Don't have.
11,
Still got
12. I need to chase back the conversation.
But these are the main dealings. After this, no other dealings with her lah.
Yeah.
Okay. After this, I do not have any other dealings. Dealings with New Life. Okay. Okay. So you never do any blog, never do any what? Huh?
I don't even do blogging.
Okay. I never do blogging,
Mm-hmm.
or talk about them online,
Mm-hmm.
about new life online.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So about this blog, you do not know who is the writer or what?
Yeah. Some more is what? July
This
9.
was
I wasn't
captured.
in China already.
You are in China lah.
Only one day, 7 July 2013. I went to China for photo shooting.
7 July 20. Only one day in
Yeah.
China.
Just for photo shooting.
So
It's
after that come back
yeah.
So besides that, you are in China only for one day,
Yes.
not long period or what?
No.
Wow. For photo shoot only lah.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this in between 2012 2015, you are all in Singapore except for that 7 July.
2012 to 2013. No, I wasn't in Singapore.
You were overseas,
Yes.
China or where?
A few countries.
Okay, so you are out of Singapore for how long period?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
From when to when?
2012 to 2015 last year. Until last year, 3 years.
2015 last year lah. Okay, I do not. Right. This book. I was overseas from 2012 to 2015. I went to a few countries. A few countries. Okay. I did go to China.
Only on 7 July 2013. My first appointment with China.
So China you only go one time lah.
Yeah.
That's it lah. No more already ah.
China for the photo shooting is every year once.
Every year once ah.
Yeah.
Go to China on once a year lah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah.
China on 7 July. 2013. For what kind of photo shoot is that? It's a
Advertisement for advertisement.
advertisement.
Yeah.
Photo shoot. Advertisement. It's not government or what? No,
Not government, it's the advertisement.
Okay, I will be at China once a year lah.
Yeah. For photo shooting, yeah.
Once a year for one day, is it? Just for one day,
Yeah.
Just for one day every year. Okay, that's all. Just go through your statement. This is your name. Just double check.
SSI, you are station.
Senior Station Inspector
Okay.
Azhar, this is my name.
Okay.
I recorded your statement in block 414, 4 p.m. today.
Okay.
Okay, this is the warning section. Telling me the truth. That if you are not telling me the truth, there will be an offence.
Okay.
Okay, but I assume that you are telling me all these facts are the truth.
Okay.
Okay. So your
What
statement
do you know about the
facts of this case?
this case? Okay.
So your statement starts here.
I am staying at this address above. I'm a student. I do not wish to tell which school I am studying. I will ask about a blog HTTP. What's that? What?
Fucking Indian beach.
Fucking Indian beach dot blogspot.sg. That was SG, right? You can trace, right?
That's why because it comes from overseas, so it can be written from anywhere.
Okay. I did not do it as I don't do blogging. I also what?
I also do not know
Do not know who
did
is this. This is my first time knowing about this blog in 2006. Can you write in May 2006?
May,
Yeah. I'm sure they have the record. When did I register as the client?
In May 2006.
I got in touch with New Life Care and Counseling Services. It was because I was sued by a sick family marriage complaint. The director was Sheena Jabal and the staff is Sarah, and Sarah was in charge of my case. There was unhappiness when I was there, as we had argument when I was there. Okay. In 2010, in June 2010, please specify. Yeah. 4 months after probation. I make a YouTube video about New Life about what they did it to me, but police have already investigated and case closed. I have what's that? I don't know your
I
writing.
have brought down the video.
Wait. Where did you? Had brought down the video in August 2010. After this, I do not have any other
dealings
with New Life. I never do blogging or talk about New Life online. I do not know who write this blog. I was
overseas.
I was overseas from 2012 to 2015. I went to a few countries. I did go to China on 7 July 2013 for photo shooting advertisement. I will be at China once a year, just for 1 day every year. Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Can you sign at this end of the statement?
Okay. Can I add something? Advertisement for the photo company, photo shooting company.
Advertisement, the photo shoot.
The photo shoot need my photograph to get more customer. Yeah.
Photo shoot is
for the company to get to see how pretty the person that yeah.
Advertisement. This is for the advertisement company lah. Okay.
Let me see. The photo shoot is for the advertisement company. Okay.
Sign here. And on top.
On top.
You know there's a additional June. Beside the June you sign.
Okay.
Here. Below one.
Here. Okay.
There is got May, right?
Yeah.
You sign beside the May.
Okay.
My turn to sign.
Okay. So no more.
No more.
Okay. Can I have the copy of it?
This one cannot.
Huh?
This one cannot. This one police investigation. We will enclose this inside our investigation paper only.
Okay.
This one usually we don't give out to either complainant or people or what. This one is only for police investigation.
Okay.
This one we don't give out to people.
Okay.
Unless the one like the report the tool you go police station lodge report that one they can give you. But this one cannot. This one is for police investigation.
Okay. Anything else?
For now nothing lah. If I need any assistance I call you, can?
Okay.
Okay. Can
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye.